Okay, welcome. Now, I would like us to continue through what we had done on HTML. Remember last time we saw on how we can create a simple web page. Now I would like us to go an extra mile and see how we can format text using HTML. So you open Notepad and insert the tags, the normal tags for creating a web page. That is HTML. We have the heading tag, inside the heading tag we have the title tag, the title we shall call it the text formats. Then we close the title tag. Then you can also close the heading tag. We have the body. Inside the body, remember we have the paragraphs, we have the Zodo rule, we have the break tag and all the other tags that are associated with the body. They would like us to be able to see how you can be able to format text and also include text formats in a text. I have already typed the text, so I have to paste the text so that you may be able to see how we can be able to format this text. The first formatting we would like us to see is on how we can be able to bold our text. Bolding, the B tag for bolding. You can also underline this using the U tag, and all these tags, if you have opened a tag, it's very much important that you close the tag. So you close the bolding, and also we also close the underline tag. I would like us to see another tag like the strike through. Let's say this word known as processor, I would like us to include a strike through, so we use the keyword or the tag strike. Then after strike, you should also close the tag. Other tags include the other formatting features. All formatting tags include things like the superscript, the subscript. Let's say I would like to say that it is the most important component of the computer, and this computer we can have it being in superscript, so we can use the keyword for superscript, and then you can also close that tag. Remember, I said every tag that you have opened, unless it's an open tag, you have to close the tag. An example of an open tag is the break and the horizontal rule tag. The break tag will enable you to force the text to the beginning of a new line if the text is too long. Let's say, for example, you have this long sentence. There is this long sentence, and we would like it to start in a new line. Let's say at this particular point the system unit to start in a new line, so we shall use the break tag. The break tag, remember the break tag is an open tag. It will automatically force the text after the break tag to start in a new line. We have other tags, formatting tags, like the italic. Let's say I would like to say circuit board to be italic, so I will just insert a tag known as italic, and then I close this italic tag, so it will be now circuit board should be italicized. There are very many other formats or many other text formats that you can be able to use in HTML, but to mention but just a few, we have been able to look at the bold, underline, the strike, the subscript. You can also include the superscript and also the subscript. Let's say we use the subscript tag at this particular point, and then we close this subscript tag. Then you can be able to see what has happened. So I would like to close. I would like us to close the body, and also we close the HTML. Close the body and close the HTML tags. Remember, in our previous lesson we saw on how we can be able to save an HTML or that is a web page. So we save it as, go to the desktop, save it, our location is the desktop, then we call it a text format. Then we include the extension .html, then save. Remember, now this is our back end, and we also have our front end. The front end is where we can be able to see whatever we have done. So we shall have this document of ours that we have created. I would like us to change the preferences of opening this document, and I would like us to use the Google Chrome for opening such documents. So in this case, our document will be in this format. When you look at it very keenly, you will see that we have used the bolding. We have also used the underline tool, the strike through, the superscript for computer, the subscript for all, the italicizing for circuit board. Then we have also used the break tag, where we stated that all the other text after the break will be included in a new line. So somebody can be able to ask, how can we be able to state that? That is how we can be able to take the text after the processing unit, the central processing unit, to a new line. In that particular point, there are two ways we can be able to do that. In our back end, we can use the break tag. We can use the break tag, which is an open tag, and when you save this and refresh in our front end, that is what will happen. There is also another way we can be able to do this. let's say we undo this. When you undo this and then we save, if we refresh in our front end till it gets back to that, there is the second way you can be able to do this. You can use the paragraph tag. The paragraph tag will be able to indicate that that was the end of that paragraph, and when we save, it will automatically bring it to the next line or to a next paragraph. The same case in our texts. Let's say we want to take this to its own paragraph, so we can start a paragraph, then we close that paragraph. Remember, unless it's an open tag, it's always important that you close any tag that you have opened. So we save this and refresh, and this automatically brings it into a new paragraph. So in our today's lesson, we have been able to see the underline tag, the strike through tag, the superscript and the subscript, also the italic. We also have other formatting tags. There's the such as the strong, small text, big text, and what have you. In my next lesson, I'll be able to show all to analyze how we can be able to include attributes to the tags that we have been able to study so far. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe to my channel for more educational